Welcome to this short video about psychological care after aphasia. My name is Caroline Baker. I am a speech pathologist. I am also a researcher at the Centre of Research Excellence in Aphasia Recovery and Rehabilitation at La Trobe University in Melbourne, Australia. This presentation video has been produced for a new initiative to share research via video for the aphasia community. Thank you to these two organisations for the opportunity to present this research. As we know very well, aspects of psychological well-being and mental health can change after stroke and aphasia. This includes changes to feelings, mood, relationships, work, and social interests. These changes impact the person with aphasia and their family and friends. Everyone is impacted in different ways over time. Some people can feel depressed, or some very well. Some are just okay, and others are lonely or feel left out. Some have no motivation, or some can still have confidence. Depression is the most common problem for people with aphasia after stroke. Psychological care for depression can be provided through a 4-level framework. Everyone receives an assessment at level 1. Each person is promptly matched to the most appropriate level of care at level 1, 2, 3 or 4. The level of care depends on the severity of problems and the person's needs. The person can move up and down levels of care depending on their progress in recovery and rehabilitation. Our research team wanted to know which rehabilitation therapies prevent or treat depression. Our study found 14 rehabilitation therapies that may enhance mood and well-being for those with mild mood symptoms or for those without significant mood problems. More research is needed to understand which rehabilitation therapies can prevent depression and help to treat moderate and severe depression after post-stroke aphasia. Let's talk a bit more about these rehabilitation therapies within the framework of psychological care. At level 1, there is assessment of psychological and mental health. Those without significant mood problems stay at this level of care. A range of therapies and support may help to enhance mood. These include provision of information and support about mental health and well-being. Seeking support of trusted people like family, friends and peers who also experience aphasia can help. Setting goals to achieve in therapy and daily routines can also help. Communication therapies, music therapies, and participation in aphasia and stroke groups have been found to be helpful, as has self-management therapy, which uses an approach to build skills and confidence in everyday activities. Level 2 is for people with mild and mild to moderate symptoms of mental health problems. There is more assessment and monitoring of mood. Mood can be enhanced through more goal setting, support of trusted people in family, friends, peers and health professionals, participation in behavioural activation therapy, which focuses on increasing enjoyable activities in daily routines. Participation in problem-solving therapy can also help reduce mood symptoms. And doctors may prescribe medical treatments such as medication to help mood symptoms. Levels 3 and 4 are for people with moderate and severe symptoms of mental illness such as depression. More research is needed to investigate specifically what is helpful for people with aphasia after stroke at this level. One-to-one therapy with a mental health specialist and medication can be considered. It is important to continue to try to engage with rehabilitation therapies in hospital or the community settings, and communication support is needed to help with understanding of mental health care plans and management. At this level, regular health care from specialist health professionals such as a doctor and psychologist can also help. Psychological care for family members is also important. Family members need family support and information about stroke, aphasia, and psychological care. Communication partner training is important, and family members need support to build new skills, such as problem solving. Support groups through stroke groups and aphasia groups can also be helpful for family members of people with aphasia. Now let's talk about what's next for investigating psychological care for people with aphasia from our research team. We are testing a new therapy program called Aphasia Prism, which stands for Prevention, Intervention and Support in Mental Health. It provides the person with aphasia a choice of 3 therapies. These are relaxation, problem solving, or behavioural activation, which is about doing more enjoyable things in daily routines. We are also exploring the experiences and preferences of family members regarding their own psychological care. If you need help now, the first steps are to connect with someone you trust, such as a family member, friend, or health professional. Seek support. Call your doctor. Call a helpline in your country or local area. I would like to thank the participants with aphasia and family members who generously shared their experiences and perspectives. Thank you to the stroke health professionals who provided important views on current psychological care and ways to implement the psychological care framework of levels 1, 2, 3 and 4. Thank you to my PhD supervisors and our research team. Thank you to the Aphasia CRE, the University of Queensland, Monash Health and the Speech Pathology Australia who support this research. Here are some key references for the content of this presentation. I am always happy to discuss research and clinical practice in this area. Please feel free to contact me on email and social media using Twitter. Thank you for listening and thank you for your support. Keep well and take care.